Hello everyone. In this video, I'll be doing the installation of SQL Server 2017. Microsoft has released the preview edition 2.1 for SQL Server 2017. So within 1 year of releasing SQL Server 2016, Microsoft has again come with a new release, and in a couple of months, the final version will be released. So in this version, there are some new additions in respect to whatever was added in the version 2016. So these additions are mainly in terms of the AI features as well as in the field of data science and also analytics. So the prime focus has been AI, data science, and analytics. And together with these additions, SQL 2017 is a very strong and robust RDBMS as it promises to be. So few of the salient features of SQL 2017 is that this is Microsoft first release within a year of last edition. So obviously, just few months back, 2016 was released, and so within a year again, Microsoft is releasing a new version, which is a first time for Microsoft. Introduction of graph databases. This is again a new feature being added to the SQL Server. Microsoft claims it's the first RDBMS with built-in artificial intelligence. Um, this version is going to be fully loaded with data science packages with the integration of R and Python both together. There are a lot of new enhancements in terms of the hybrid solution for cloud that Microsoft is offering. Adaptive query plans has been introduced in this particular version. This is an enhancement to the query store that was released last year. Now reporting services comes as a separate installation package. So just like last year, SSMS was not in the bundle installation package. Same way reporting service also has been made a separate installation package. Obviously, there are a lot of enhancement to the reporting services. So let's quickly do an installation of the SQL Server 2017 CTP 2.1 version. So I have a virtual lab machine. Here I will quickly do the installation and see what are the main differences in terms of the installation compared to the previous version. So if I go to the installation tab, as I can see that install SQL Server reporting services, this has been made as a separate package for installation, just like uh, management tools was made last year. Also, you can see that new machine learning server standalone installation is a new option available with this particular edition of installation. So I quickly do a normal installation. I click next, I accept the license, and again click next, next, next. I'll click next. So this is the feature selection window, and here I can see that there are a lot of changes compared to the previous edition. So machine learning services in database, this is a new addition. um, Reporting service, it's no more a part of the normal installation, so this is something which has to be downloaded as a separate package from the web and installed later after this installation is completed. Integration services has a new feature, scale out master and scale out worker. So in parallel, the master can enhance the capabilities of integration services. So this is a new major feature being introduced, and machine learning server standalone option is also there for R and Python both. So now along with R, Python also has been integrated in SQL Server. So I will select few of the features which I want to install in my lab environment. Also, I will change the instance root directory according to my own customization and need. This is something which everyone will do according to their own standards and customization. So this is a lab environment, so I have this MS SQL folder, and this where I will keep the instance root directory. The shared features directory will be default from in my case. I'm going to install a default instance, so I'll keep things default and then click on next. So this is a service account window, and here I can see there are two new services: SQL Server Integration Service Scale Out Master and Scale Out Worker. So here I will put the service account that I have. So this is something which I'll configure for all the services. Again, this is something which is specific to everyone's own environment. So once I have configured the service account for all the services, I'll click next. I won't change anything in the collation. So this section is something which is completely similar to the SQL Server 2016 installation. So I'll just the password for my SA account. I'll add few users who will be sysadmins. In this section, I'll specify where I want to have my data and log files. So I'm not changing anything for the backup. I will keep it default in my case. For the tempdb, since it's a virtual machine, so I'm not making much changes. I'm keeping two files. This again something which needs to be customized as per the best practice and based on the environment where you are installing your stuff. And also I will have the tempdb in my DMS under the temp folder. Again, this is something which is as per the standards. I don't need file stream at this moment, so I'm not turning on file stream. So I'll click next after here. For the SSAS, I will keep it to tabular mode and I will just add one of the users so that I can use it. For the data directories, I'm going to keep it default and I'm not changing anything. So this is something which is new addition to the 2017 edition. So integration services scale out configuration, there is a master node. So, so here I need to specify the port which will communicate with the worker nodes. So there is a default port 8391. Again, there is something either I can customize it and make it something else as per my standard or keep it the default. Uh, I need to specify a SSL certificate. I'm going to create a new certificate. If I have an existing certificate, then I can upload it here. So the certificate name will be the FQDN name of the server and the IP address. So I'm keep everything default here and just clicking next. So whatever we specified in the last screen, so this will be the endpoint URL to which the worker nodes will connect. So this is the FQDN name along with the port number. So I'll click next. This is the consent page for Microsoft R. So I will accept the license terms. Click next. This is the consent page for installing Python. Again, here I will accept the terms and conditions and click next. So since I don't have a internet connection in my lab setup, so I had already downloaded the contents for Microsoft R and Python. So I'll browse to the location where I have the files. Now I'll click next. So my installation is ready to start. I'll just start the installation and wait for it to finish. So the installation has been completed, and as I can see that Python, R, machine learning services, all the components have been successfully installed. So There's not much difference in comparison to the 2016 installation, but there are some major differences, and most importantly, there are a lot of enhancements in the SQL Server 2017 edition. So I'll quickly do a installation of the SSMS just to browse through the newly installed SQL Server. So this is the release 17.1. This is the new SSMS software for the management studio. So visually there are few differences. The visual graphics are a little bit enhanced compared to the previous management studio. So there's a one-click installation. So as soon as the installation completes, we can open the SSMS and just browse through the SQL Server. So SSMS installation is completed. I'll close this and go to all programs and open the SSMS from here. So as you can see that this is a visually enhanced version of the SSMS compared to the previous versions. M- Most of the other things are same. So I'll just check the version that we have installed just now. And as you can see, this is Microsoft SQL Server 2017 CTP 2.1 14.0.600.250. So thanks for watching this video.